12-4 is what I went last week. 12 wins and 4 losses. That is one of my best weeks yet. I got a couple games wrong, and I got the Chargers-Panthers game wrong. I thought the Chargers were going to win. They did not. Bengals-Browns game, I just guessed the Browns were going to win because that was the only game the Browns had a chance of winning, and they lost. So, that was wrong. I said the Colts will beat the Texans. That did not happen, and I said the Seahawks would beat the Packers, and that didn't happen. But otherwise, I guessed everything right. I guessed the Giants-Cowboys game. I guessed the Jets-49ers game, which is a hard one to guess. 49ers almost won, but the Jets came out of nowhere. I guessed the Titans-Broncos game. Titans won. I knew it. And, yeah, that was the only, pretty much all the surprising ones. But, yeah, I did really, really good. But today is week 15, I almost said 14, 15, and we have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday Night Football game. This is a great matchup, only because last time they played, the Rams actually won. The Seahawks want to get the revenge. It is in Seattle, so obviously I'm going with the Seahawks winning this on Thursday night. They just came off of a huge loss, so they're going to want to come back, and this will obviously be the game with barely a head coach, Los Angeles Rams. But yeah, Seahawks win this one easy. Dolphins and Jets. Now, the Jets almost lost to the 49ers. Almost. They won it in overtime. And the Dolphins barely beat the Cardinals. They almost lost that, too. I'm not even sure if they're going to have Ryan Tannehill back this game. I'm not sure. Maybe they will? Probably not. Didn't he tear his ACL? I don't know. You see, I want to take the Jets. It's in New York. I want to go with the upset. And I'm going to take the Jets because I don't think they have a quarterback, the Dolphins. So yeah, I'm going to take the Jets for this one. Oh, baby. I need the Eagles to win this game so bad. If the Eagles win, that would make my day. But, unfortunately, I'm going to go with my gut and say the Ravens will win this game. Only because the Eagles are just like, they started the season 3-0. And it's like, okay, Eagles actually may have a chance to get first in their division this year. Which is something that doesn't happen a lot. It doesn't happen a lot. That's something that's like, whoa, Eagles got first in the division this year? Wow. Then the Cowboys came out of nowhere. Then the Giants came out of nowhere. And the Redskins were good last year, so I guess they didn't really come out of nowhere. Redskins are one of those mediocre teams, too. But the Eagles just fell off, like, in the middle of the season out of nowhere. They should be a good team. They have a lot of talent on the team. The problem is they have no receivers, poor offensive line. They just need help on that offensive side. But I'm going to say the Ravens win this one, even though I want the Eagles to win so bad. I'm a Steelers fan. But it's alright, you know, it's just a game. Whatever. I'm going to go with the right call and say the Ravens win this game. Steelers playing the Bengals. Now, we have beat the Bengals the last 2 times going into Cincinnati. 1 in the regular season and 1 in the wild card. This is going to be a good one. And the reason why I say it's going to be a good one is because the Bengals have not seen Le'Veon Bell in over a year now, I would say. It's a lot more than over a year. It's been a while since they've seen Le'Veon Bell. And they're not going to be ready for him. They are not ready. The Steelers are going to win this game only because they have yet to face off Le'Veon Bell. Last time we played the Bengals, we did beat them without Le'Veon Bell because he was suspended the first 3 games. Now it is time for Le'Veon Bell to finally face the Bengals, the team that injured him. I don't know. Hopefully he's not going to get injured. If they injure him again, I'm going to say it was on purpose. I will. I know the first time it wasn't, but if they injure him again, was it Vontaze Burfict? Was it him or was it somebody else? If they injure him again, I'm going to say it was on purpose. So, but I don't think they will. Hopefully not. But it's going to be an aggressive game. Steelers win, though. They have a lot to play for. The Cleveland Browns playing the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Bills had a chance at the playoffs after last week against the Steelers. Not so much anymore. It's a lot smaller chance to make the playoffs. The chances have shrunk quite a bit. They could have went 10-6. The best record they can go now is 9-7, which isn't the prettiest looking record. But they do have some easy competition in the future. Browns, Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins are going to be their next hard game. But they could probably beat the Jets. I would say 8-8 would be a good record for them. 8-8 or 9-7 if they win all 3 games. But Now, this shouldn't be a hard choice, but I'm going to say the Bills for this one. The Browns have a chance, the tiniest chance in this game. I would say of their last games, this will be the one. They have the Bills, Steelers. Who is the other team? I forget. Who do they play? Oh, the Chargers. The Chargers. So this could be one of the games, or the Chargers could be one of the games. I don't know. I'm going to say Bills win, though. Where did the Packers come from? I did not like the Packers. I made one video. I screamed at the Packers. I'm like, how did the Packers lose to the Colts? This is the Green Bay Packers. But then I realized the Packers just aren't the Green Bay Packers they were for forever. So this time around, now the Packers are coming back, and they will win this game. They do pour away, but this is Chicago. Come on, it's the Bears. It is a division game though, so you never know. The Bears could win this game. I want to see the Bears, but it's the Packers. Packers are back. They are the team that I thought they were. So yeah, I'm gonna say the Packers for this one, but don't get your hopes up, you Packers fans, because you do not have the easiest schedule coming up. I'm pretty sure you still have to play the Vikings again and Lions again. I don't remember. Let's see. You have to play, yeah, the Vikings, Lions, and Bears again. So not an easy schedule. Vikings and Lions, that's going to be a tough schedule. So I'm not going to be surprised if this team goes 8-8 for the season or 9-7. Those are the best records I could see for the Packers. 9-7, I would say, is the best, because they're definitely going to lose in Detroit against the Lions. That's what I'm just feeling it. The Lions want to make their playoff run, and they're just going to lose there. The Jaguars playing the Texans. Jaguars are the most disappointing team this year, in my opinion. Jaguars and the Panthers, I'd say, they're two most disappointing teams so far this season. I had high hopes for the Panthers. 12-4 was my prediction. Jaguars, I predicted like a solid 10-6 or like 8-8, a solid even. They are what? Two and what? What is it now? I gotta check. What is it now? 2-11. Oh, that's ugly. Texans win this game at home. This is gonna be an easy game for the Texans. Texans win. It is a division game though. You never know, but Texans will win. Titans versus the Chiefs. I love the Titans this year. I knew they were gonna do good. I felt it in my blood. The Titans were gonna do good this year. They beat the Denver Broncos. I predicted that, but this is the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Titans fans, don't get your hopes up. He did beat the defending Super Bowl champion, but, you know, this is the Kansas City Chiefs. The Broncos are like a good team this year, and that is your biggest win of the season, in my opinion. But this is the Chiefs, and you guys were at home for the Broncos. This is in Kansas City, one of the hardest stadiums to play in. Arrowhead Stadium's like the loudest stadium in the entire world. This is going to be a hard game to win. So I'm going to say the Chiefs win this game, only because this is your hardest game of the season after the Broncos game. So yeah, this is going to be pretty tough, guys. But Chiefs win. Colts versus the Vikings. Now, I love the Vikings this season. When they went 5-0, I'm like, oh man, Vikings going to the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl. Like, everybody thought that. They were the last team to remain undefeated. And then they failed us. They did the same thing that the Falcons did last year. They go 5-0, and then just, boom, they drop. I don't know what happens, but they just die. That's literally what happened last year to the Falcons, if you can remember. They went 5-0. Everybody's like, oh, Falcons are going to win the division. But there was both teams, Panthers and the Falcons, going undefeated. So that was a crazy division. But aside from the NFC South, let's talk about the NFC North, and the Vikings are playing the Colts. Now, the Colts had a good game against the Jets, and then they lost to the Texans. So they're like an on and off team. You don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose. So I'm going to say the Vikings win this game, only because it's playing in Minnesota. They are 7-6, which isn't awful. They still have a chance to make the playoffs, but they need the Lions to lose. It's going to be tough for them to make the playoffs, but we're going to see. I'm going to say Vikings win. Lions playing the Giants in New York. Oh boy, I'm going to upset a lot of Giants fans with this pick. The Lions are 9-4. The Giants are 9-4. The Lions have come up from, well, how many? A bunch of fourth quarter comebacks. So it just gives me hope for the Lions, you know? Like, I remember when the Lions went 0-16 only a couple years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. They went 0-16. And now, I just love seeing them doing good. I just love it. I love seeing them as a good team. That's why I'm going to say the Lions win. I just want to see them win, even though I like the Giants. Giants are up there with one of the teams I like. But, I just want to say Lions just because I've seen them doing a lot better. Even though the Giants did beat the Cowboys twice, I'm just going to say the Lions win. Make it sort of an upset. Kind of an upset. Not really. They have the same record. Saints, Cardinals. Wow, the Cardinals are another one of those upsets of the year. They're just... What happened to them? 13-3. They looked unstoppable. I think the main reason is Carson Palmer. They needed a new franchise quarterback. Carson Palmer is not a franchise quarterback. He is a, like, hey, you want to get us by the season real quick? But then he starts doing good, and then he becomes the quarterback. But they need a new one now. They might draft one. They might do something. They might pick up one in the offseason. But we'll see. But I'm going to say Saints win only because the Saints are fighting. They're a good team. Probably not going to make the playoffs. Likely not going to make the playoffs. There's, like, basically no chance. I would say no chance. But I like the Saints this season. And, I don't know. I'm just feeling the Saints winning this one. Not even a question. I'm sure plenty of Falcons fans already bought their tickets to this game. Who wouldn't want to go to a 49ers-Falcons game in Atlanta? Like, I would buy if I was a Falcons fan, I would buy my tickets instantly. Just like I would buy it for a Steelers-Browns game. You'd buy them instantly. Like, there's no question. Falcons win. One of the greatest matchups of the week. This is the game of the week. Broncos playing the Patriots in Denver. Now, the Patriots they do bad in Denver. But the thing is, this is a different Broncos team than they're used to. They're used to the Tom Brady, Emmanuel Sanders, not Tom Brady. Gosh, Peyton Manning to Emmanuel Sanders kind of Broncos. This is Trevor Siemian, who? To Emmanuel Sanders. I don't know. But the defense is still there. So I want to say the Broncos. But I'm going to say the Patriots finally break their streak in Denver, and they win a game against the Broncos. Raiders versus the Chargers. Now, this is a division game. Raiders are on fire. Chargers, meh. They're a meh team. I'm going to say Raiders win, though. Take the safe route on that one. What a great game. This game could go either way. The Buccaneers are on a, 5-game win streak? That is crazy. The Cowboys are on a 1-game losing streak now. Finally, the streak is over. I predicted it. I predicted the Giants would beat the Cowboys. But I'm going to say... I'm just going to say the Cowboys win this game. I know the Buccaneers are on a 5-game winning streak. They are on the playoff roll right now. But the Cowboys do want to come back from their loss. They just want to win games now. So I'm going to say the Cowboys win. Last but not least, we have the Panthers playing the Redskins in Washington. I don't think the Panthers are good away at all this year. They always lose away. That's why I'm going to say the Redskins win. The Redskins beat the Panthers in Washington. Just the Panthers, I don't know. They are my biggest upset this year. What happened to them? I had so much hope for them. They were maybe going to make another Super Bowl run. I would just say playoff run, not Super Bowl run this year. But they didn't. They failed me. The Panthers failed me. So that's why I'm going to say the Redskins win this year. And that was the Monday Night Football game. And that's week 15. It's a good week, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you tap that like button, and I'll see you guys later.